Welcome to Bloons Tower Defense 6 everyone! Today we will be playing Impoppable and using a Super Maelstrom strategy on a perfectly balanced map. The first thing I want to do when starting out is getting a nice tech shooter in the middle and preparing something for the mid game. Yes, we won't need a dart monkey for this, but a glue gunner will be helpful later. As soon as I have my blade shooter, I will go for my Benjamin hero to get some extra cash, even though I don't really need any extra money with this strategy. At round 10 the blade shooter becomes affordable and now we will be safe for a bunch of rounds. This strategy is very solid, so you can do this probably even on chimps because no extra farming is required. Benjamin is ready on round 15 to 16, we place him down here in the corner, he will be buffed later by a submarine nearby. It's time I get that submarine ready. Place him as far up as possible so he can decamolize as much as he can. As soon as possible get a submergent support, even though you'd only really need it on round 23. And there you go, on round 20 you should be able to afford it. So you are very safe, far away from the dangerous round with the green camo balloon. Look at him shredding everything. No balloons a challenge. And there is our dreaded camo friend, shredded immediately thanks to a nice sub-tech combo. Next up is an alchemist for extra blade shooter damage. Berserker Brew will help out quite a lot. Oh, what a wonderful little round 27. This should be one of the easiest ones with this strategy. And it gives so much cash. Truly a beautiful round. 28, but we already have our acidic mixture dip, so that's not a problem at all. Next up we can get the village on 30 or maybe also a bit sooner, but you don't really need it yet. It has a nice flag and can give discount on the future monkeys. You don't need to save the money, but if you can, especially on chimps, you might as well, it's quite helpful. Round 33, but it's not a problem at all thanks to a lovely submarine. He almost missed that yellow balloon though, that was a bit dangerous. Anyway, time for our primary training village. We should be able to get it on 34. If we are lucky, then yep, we got it. Now we have much more range, can pretty much shoot in the entire circle. More damage and fire rate, everything just wonderfully. Good job. Oh no, just range piercing projectile speed. That's still really good. Always worth to go for such a village with a primary strategy. We almost just leaked the balloon. I think we should be getting the plutonium reactor. Oops. Yes, plutonium reactor is a very good idea at this round. Let me restart then. Alright, let's try this again then. And on round 10 we got our blade shooter back. Now we can shred everything once more. Now we can get one more upgrade for even more tags. On round 15 we get Benjamin back in action. And early enough to have him give us around 16 bonus cash. He's close enough to a future submarine, or why not a current submarine, to get the buff we will give him later with that. Let's place it as far up as possible once more. Hopefully we will be able to reveal the green regen camo balloons on 37 this time with a nice little plutonium reactor. Advanced Intel on 18, submergent support on 20, alchemist on 23 or earlier with acidic mixture dip. We almost just missed that green balloon on 24. That was a bit dangerous. But we got enough luck for a lovely little submarine to save our round and our game. Instead of a village, we're going to save up a bit more to get our plutonium reactor as early as possible. This time we will not lose on 36. Round 28 we already got our AMD, so we are safe with that and we can upgrade to plutonium reactor. Now the balloons get shredded even more quickly. Ain't that just lovely? Now we can safely get our village again. Give it a 101 and 32. 33 coming in, ready to get shredded. Also, I can turn these off. No game hints needed. I'm the one giving hints here. Excellent. 33 was shredded. 35 getting shredded as always. Now we get to the interesting round. And there we go. I'm certain this time we will be prepared for this. Should not be an issue at all. 37, it's time to upgrade our Alchemist. Now we will have enough damage to defeat the MOAB on 40. However, the Alchemist buff will only matter if we have Bloon and Maelstrom ready when round 40 arrives, so let's get it on 39 just before we need it. There we have the MOAB and we are about to shred him with a nice Benjamin ability, Bloon Maelstrom ability combination. There we go. What an easy shred. Those two abilities combo quite well, the extra damage and the fast rapid fire shredding of everything around us. The 40s should be very easy. Let's upgrade our village a bit further. Primary training as early as possible for increased power of the Bloon and Maelstrom. 42 getting shredded here, the camera Bloons are no longer an issue. Even ceramics get shredded now, ain't that just beautiful. Let's get primary mentoring for free upgrades and lose our free upgrades for our glue monkey. 45 is going quite well. The reason I didn't get the middle path is because lots of smaller MOAB plus Bloons won't be an issue. We will just shred them immediately with our Bloon and Maelstrom. He's here to slow down the ZOMGs even more, so we have enough time to shred him open. Because this will indeed be our MOAB glue later. Now in case you need some extra defense, you can get a wizard monkey down here in this place. There's enough room to place it down, so you don't need anything pixel perfect. I like to get him up to a dragon's breath with Arcane Blast. This does quite a lot of extra damage and it will be more enough for all the MOAB class Bloons you will be visiting in the earlier part of the game. Talking of MOAB class, it's time to shred the ones on 50. We don't even need our Bloon and Maelstrom, that's how easy they are with Benjamin's help. And there is the second. Time to shred that one before he even goes through a single round in the middle. Ceramics, not an issue. Round 35, we are ready to upgrade our Bloon and Maelstrom to a Super Maelstrom. Ain't that just wonderful? Here's our tier 5 that will be able to carry the late camp force all by himself with his lovely supporters. Just wonderful, isn't it? Shredding things without an ability, that's how we do it. It's just that good. His pops will only keep rising from now on. Let's give him some stronger acid to make sure he will always have the buff. Next up, I'd like to save up for the Energizer, but if we can't afford to do that, we will be able to have backup strategies to support us. First of all, there is a BFB coming in. I will just time a nice ability with Ben's ability to shred him to pieces in mere seconds. That's how we do it. Wow, that was less than a single second. I have not expected it, but I suppose it will be of a good aid for our late game strategy. If he shreds everything that quickly. Poor wizard can't do anything on this round, too many purple Bloons. But luckily he's not our main strategy. Shredding as always. Boom, not even fortified MOABs are an issue. Almost getting popped before they even reach the center. 63 is a joke, it's not even a challenge at this point. Do we even need an ability? No, we don't even need an ability to beat 63, it's that easy. I'm still going to use an ability for the last wave. Look at this shredding, they can't even reach the center, that's ridiculous, I love it. This tower is a menace on this map. Really, you cannot underestimate. Let's give him a bit more damage, because we can, even though we don't really need to. Like the spiciness of having 2 seconds of downtime where we can't shoot. The Bloons all gather up in the middle, and then they get immediately shredded when we can attack again. Such a fun little ability. Anyway, let's shred these BFBs without them even reaching the center. They already break open on the edge. Just like these poor MOABs, they have no chance at all. Now I can compare to you how good Ben's ability is as a combo. Look at these fortified MOABs taking as much damage as the regular MOABs would without the ability. It's pretty much double damage. What a wonderful combination. Quite as good as Pet's bonus damage. Pretty much, yeah. Downtime isn't really that big of a deal as well, because the ability is not too long for it to be an issue. Shredding. Poor BFBs, they don't stand a chance. They don't even need to come at us anymore. It's just free money. Pretty much most of the game is just free money to prepare you for the 90s. That's where the real action starts getting down. These Bloons don't stand a chance. I don't even need to use my ability with such an ability-driven tower. It's fascinating. It's just that good. This map truly makes tech shooter greater than anything else you put in the center. Ben's ability is enough to shred all of these mobs. Fascinating. 72 is also not an issue. Oh, lovely. I'm going to put a couple of rubber to gold alchemists on the sides. Just for some extra cash, because why not? I mean, we don't need extra cash, but let's just have a big number at the end of round 100 over here. That would be nice, why not? Shredding as always. BFB is getting melted wonderfully. Even our wizard has a lot of range. That's how good our buffing has become. Wait, he doesn't even have any great buffs. I didn't know his fire can have such a long radius. Range, I mean. Fascinating. Some more BFBs. Why do they even bother anymore? Shredded as always. That's how we do it. 74, even the fortified ceramics are not a challenge. The lead on 75 turns into straight cash for us. The fortified MOABs and BFBs are about to get absolutely annihilated, as they always do. Ah, it's beautiful. I like it. Give me another ability and a win with that. Let's get our Benjamin ability level 10 going for 76, and it gets shredded in a mere second. Truly wonderful combination, isn't it? 77 is not a challenge at all. 76 probably wasn't a challenge either, but can use a fun ability if you want to. Why not? It's always nice. Oh, 78. I mean, it's not a problem. Do we even need an ability? Yes, we do. We need the ability. That's fine. Let's use Ben's ability for the second wave, which is Camo Ceramics. Maybe we can catch it. I mean, we don't need to, but why not? No, we weren't able to. That's fine. We will just shred them with our ability then. Let's wait for all the threats to come on screen, and then we shred them away. There we are. Absolutely annihilated. That's how I like to see it. And it's time for the Energizer on 78 to 79. Now we will have 20% even faster ability cooldowns, and our Benjamin will reach level 20 way before round 100 hits. It's pretty nice, isn't it? 79, easy as always. Do we even need an ability? Maybe not. Let's have a look at that. First fortified BFB, he's not a challenge either. Just pretending to be with his tough little fortified bracelets. Pretending to be cooler than he is. As they always do. Get shredded. Yep, I don't even need an ability for him. How sad. Round 80, the ZOMG. The first actually threatening Bloon. But with a nice ability combination we can take him down. If not, then we can just use Ben's ability when we're trying again. Why not? I don't think he will be big enough of a threat to justify having to use Ben's ability against him here. Let's just use our nice Ben ability, Maelstrom ability combination to shred him in a single second. I am impressed by how absolutely powerful this tower is. You cannot underestimate. This ability is so fast on the cooldown, pretty much almost always has it available. Truly what an amazing tower. Next up will be primary expertise for an even faster ability cooldown reduction. Perhaps we will constantly have our Maelstrom. And then tier 2 upgrades will be free, which means our Glue Monkey will have another upgrade for free. Very nice. Shredden 82, as it's nothing. 82 is pretty much just a very, very tiny 94. And it's pretty cute for that. Look at the storm of mobs. We don't even need an ability to take it out. Truly fascinating. Already at 250,000 pops, amazing. He only has 1/10 of it, of the million. But man, he's really helping out quite a lot as well, isn't he? Ability combo, shredding everything. That's how we like to do it. just completely staying out of our center zone. It's like a Bloon area denial system, except it's actually just denying an area, and that's all it does. ZOMG time, 2 of them, that's like a 97 without the fortified. What a lovely little round, isn't it? Let's use our ability combos and shred them apart. Even though it's not enough to shred them from a distance, if they get close, they will get annihilated. See how quickly that goes. Ability combo time for even faster shredding. It's ridiculous and we love it. And on 86 it's time for our primary expertise, helping out with some extra ceramic damage when we are off ability cooldown, even though that's not happening anymore because look at how quickly we get this ability back. It's truly ridiculous. We almost constantly have our Maelstrom now. Nothing will get past our blade. Nothing gets past my blade. Quincy can learn a lot of this guy. 87, it's like 85 but with twice the amount of ZOMGs. Very nice, let's just shred them as always. Not an issue in any form at all. Get shredded. That's how we like it here. Also, extra free upgrade. Let's take it and give him more blue because that won't get free anytime anyway. Now he's more bluing all the best he can and actually getting some pops. We love him here. Oh nice, he glued them all the way down there. Well, currently we don't really need the extra help with the glue, but I mean, look how slow they are moving. And now we shred them as well. Very lovely, isn't it? Truly amazing. Now, next thing I want to get is a nice little engineer monkey. Upgraded to overclock very soon. Getting the foam over here, where our sub doesn't decamo anything. Overclock now, just so DDTs get decamoed a bit earlier. Why not? It's always a good idea. The main reason I got him is because overclock is absolutely busted when combined with overdrive with Super Maelstrom. So check this combo out here. We absolutely annihilate everything. Do you see this fire rate? It's truly ridiculous. I am very impressed by this. And if we speed it up, it's even faster. Also, because the tower doesn't cost that much, the ability, the overclock ability is on for a very long time. You pretty much only need a single overclock tower to keep him up constantly. But even though the overclock almost costs as much as him, it's definitely worth it. Ability combo time. He just shreds. I love him. You can use at least 2 abilities during the overclock. Can we use 3? We can use 3 abilities, but the third one is a bit cut short. That's lovely, isn't it? Ah, just perfect and wonderful. Good. 93. We are progressing very nicely. Ben is able to weaken even BFBs now. Fascinating, level 19. Oh, which one is it? Which one allows him to? Yes. Bloon Trojan can affect BFB and DDT Bloons. That's level 18. Very cool as well, having that. Now we shred them even faster. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yes, yes, it's just the best. This guy makes cash. Very kind of him. We will get one more thing that will aid us in our victory. And that will be a nice little ninja monkey hidden somewhere far away. Or maybe we will give him a village buff as well. He doesn't really need to do any damage at all. I'm just looking for a nice place to put him. Well, let's just put him down here, why not? He will be our Bloon sabotage helper. Helps for fun, because we can. You don't need to get that. He will help us for rounds like 95, where the Bloons are pretty fast. Even though that round is so easy, we can probably just shred it without using our Bloon sabotage at all. Look at them getting shred apart! Now let's use Bloon sabotage and another ability. It's even better now. Truly amazing. We love it here. I love how the alchemist ability is up like half the time, even though the abilities shoot super fast. Very helpful guys here. Can we get another one in range of him? We probably don't need to. Let's not do that. 96 is a small 98, and we can shred it as everything else. Very nice round, isn't it? Indeed, indeed. 2 abilities should be enough to care of it. We don't need the third ability to win this. That's so quickly shred. 97 should be a relatively difficult round. Doesn't mean it's hard in any way, shape or form. Let's just start shredding already, because we can. We don't need to wait for the Bloons to reach our center to do damage. Let's just do it already. With the Ben ability as well. Shredding even faster. Look at this damage output. It's quite a lot, isn't it? What a wonderful, wonderful damage output. It will probably be enough to even take out the BID on 100. All by himself. Very lovely, isn't it? Oh yes, just excellent. Let's slow everything down. 98 is a relatively difficult mission, and I made a mistake. I didn't constantly use my ability. So, yeah, I think I have to continue this one. Let's just constantly use our abilities, and then we will not die. That sounds like a great idea, isn't it? I do like it quite a lot. Ability combinations constantly, and we are completely fine. My mistake was underestimating 98. Even though it's a very easy round as everything else, you actually need to use your abilities this time to win. So let's just do that and take our nice free victory. 99, let's slow everything down, just to make sure the 45 TNTs won't be a problem. Now with a little ability here, we are fine, and round 100 has begun. Just to make sure I didn't mess up anything, I will put a nice little thermal spike back here. But if we don't need him, then the strategy was a full success even without the extra cash generation I've used, and maybe you can actually use this in chimps as is. The most important towers you need if you actually put this into chimps will be the Super Maelstrom, of course, with an Alchemist, the Overdrive for certain, then this nice little combo here. You shouldn't miss out as well. Those are the most important ones. For hero you can use anyone else, just make sure he doesn't take up the Alch buff. And let's use our abilities right now. Wizard if you're lacking damage, and the ability is also quite helpful. You don't need these extra cash guys or this factory. If you can't afford him, then don't get him, but after my testing I've seen that you can actually have no problem with affording him as well, even on round 90, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. And as you can see, we've shredded the BID, no problem at all. We didn't need our Spike Factory and a nice little Insta-Monkey to top it off. That's our victory with the nice little Blade Super Maelstrom. Getting half of the pops, actually even more. For some reason we didn't even have 2 million pops in total, but it'd be like that sometimes. That's our nice little victory. That's how we win it. 660 monkey cash. Nice stuff. Give me that monkey money. Very good. Thanks for visiting Bloons Tower Defense 6 with me. See you next time.